Hello, my name is Justin. That's not cool. My name is Justin, and I'm a part of a band called Recycle. I'm not just a part of the band. I am in the band. Actually, I'm not in the band. I founded the band. Founded the band? My name is Justin, and I have a mustache. I lost a bet. Just kidding, I like it. Justin, backwards, it's Nidsuj, which sounds German. How would it be? Nitsuj. Nidsuj. Backwards with a foot. Yeah, like that. That'd be kind of cool. I have ADHD. My name is Squirrel. Let me introduce myself to you. My hair is flammable. On the average year, I use 3,000 bottles of hairspray. Not really, that's an exaggeration, but really not too much. I like Life cereal. I don't mind spinach and salad, but I don't like it in a can. When it's hot and steamy, it stinks. I like to go on roller coaster. I think 80s music is better than 70s music, but it's not as good as 60s music, which is better than 90s music. So I think I like 80s, I actually like 80s, 70s, 60s, 90s in that particular order. Since then, music is garbage. I wear a size 9 shoe if it's an Adidas, size 8.5 if it's a Euro shoe. My left foot is smaller than my right foot, but I have Morton toe. I found out recently I have Morton toe, which means the second toe in is slightly larger than the thumb toe. If you have that, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook. My name is Justin Spencer, and a long time ago in a faraway galaxy, I started a little band called Recycle Percussion. Since then, we have performed over 6,000 shows all over the globe, including 3,000 in Las Vegas on the Strip, where we headline every single night. And now we have a bigger mission. We love to give back and make a difference and spread kindness. So myself, along with my cousin and bandmate, my best friend Ryan, my family, and all of our friends all over the world have now teamed up to help make a difference in people's lives. So sit down, grab a snack, huddle the kids around, and enjoy our world of chaos and kindness. Welcome to Season 2 of Chaos and Kindness. In 2017, we spent the whole year exhausting ourselves to do as much as we could in the name of compassion, love, and kindness for those all over the world. We took a man faced with unspeakable tragedy on the trip of a lifetime to watch his favorite team, the New England Patriots, win the Super Bowl. We built a statue for a loving father battling cancer, put on a wedding for an elderly couple, helped a boy live his dream of meeting his favorite NASCAR drivers, and blitzed towns all over our home state of New Hampshire with love and kindness. Then, just before Christmas, we surprised 8 amazing children with a holiday shopping spree of a lifetime. Which brings us to right here and now. We didn't want to end this journey with just 8 children being helped for Christmas. We wanted to help thousands. We know there's a lot of struggling families out there that cannot provide for their children on Christmas. And that's where we wanted to come in and make a difference. But we had to think of what's the coolest way? What's something groundbreaking? Something that's never been done before that we can do to raise awareness, and most importantly, we could raise money to help provide for these thousands of children in need. And it hit us. What if we perform a show in all 50 states as fast as we can? So we looked it up, and there actually was a world record. A band performed all 50 shows in 50 states in 50 days. So we checked our calendars. And how many days do we have? 12. 12 days to perform a show in all 50 states. So we did some research and realized it would require 16,000 miles to accomplish this in 12 days. That's flying to Hawaii, then to Alaska, then to Montana, and once we reach Montana, we still have 7,000 miles of traveling to go. You have to average 4.8 states a day. Some of these states are pretty big. They're not like New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware. They're like Utah, Montana, Nevada, California, Alaska, oh yeah, and Hawaii. You have to zigzag all up and down the country. Being a band on tour, I'm no stranger to travel. In fact, I've driven across the country more times than I'd like to remember. But doing this all in 12 days, 16,000 miles, is the equivalent to going across the country 6 times in 12 days. Not to mention having to stop 50 times to perform a show. Not to mention fuel stops, food, weather, sleep deprivation, mechanical issues. It was crazy, it was chaos, but welcome to our journey of 50 and 12 for the children.
With all license information signed.
A group of musicians from New Hampshire are on a mission to break a world record, and that effort started right here in Hawaii.
The first state was Hawaii. When we got to Hawaii, we didn't want to leave. We're like, how about just one show in 50 days and we live in Hawaii? We get up in the morning at 4, fly to Alaska. We'll be in Alaska for 3 hours. Hawaii, Alaska. Sorry, Alaska, I love you, but come on. Who would want to leave Hawaii to go to Alaska? If it wasn't for the children, we wouldn't do this. When we landed in Alaska thousands of miles later, it was already dark and cold. We only had a few hours, so we grabbed the rental car and we drove to downtown Anchorage, where we found a pond hockey game.
We are here in sunny, warm Alaska, not
And we performed for some kids.
because we're raising money for kids, we should play for kids.
They loved it. In fact, we started playing hockey and they started playing drums. It was a great fit.
Gotta keep it going, 15 minutes. 2 states down, peace.
The only thing shorter than our stay in Hawaii was our stay in Alaska. Just when we were starting to enjoy it, we had to go. Another red-eye flight, and it's only day 1 to Montana. When we arrived in Montana, this is where like delirium started to set in. Traveling 16,000 miles in 12 days is not easy. And now we're about to drive the entire country, and that's 7,200 miles because you have to hit every single state, and we're doing it ourselves to show how much we care about the kids for Christmas. But now the real hard part begins, because now we have to spend the next 10 days driving 7,000 miles and performing 48 shows. So this is just the beginning, and we're already exhausted. The Pacific Northwest is one of my favorite places in the whole world, not just America. The Pacific Northwest is beautiful. Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and Utah is dynamite. As we got through Montana, we hit Idaho, and I look over to my left, and I see a stream of frigid, cold water. And I thought to myself, you know what? We have a challenge right here. So I said to Ryan, I dare you to walk through that river.
I saw the stream, I looked at Justin, and I was like, he's gonna dare me to go in the stream.
Ryan, being the champion that he is, rolled up his pant legs, jumped in the water, and started raising money for children.
Kids, I am dumb. Do not do what I did. It was miserable, and it is not smart in any way. Reality starts to kick in, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, yeah, this could be bad.
Ryan said he would do it if you guys donated. He's doing it. The water's like 25 degrees, no joke.
God, that water was cold.
Yeah, buddy. Donate.
Hey, if I gotta jump in an icy stream to raise money for kids, I'm going in.
This was one of my favorite parts of the whole trip. Once Ryan finishes walking through the river, he's freezing cold, so he gets in the vehicle, strips down his clothes, puts on the heat full blast, and he's sitting in his underwear.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing a lot of clothes at that point.
I'm hauling down the road, and I look in the rearview mirror, and all of a sudden, I see blue lights. I'm like, we're only like in our third state, and we're already getting pulled over. The cop approaches the vehicle. I roll down the window. He says to me, why are you going so fast? I then said, I'm trying to break a world record to perform a show in all 50 states in 12 days. And he looked at me and said, "You're crazy. And why is this guy in his underwear?" I said, "Well, that kid just got done walking through the river."
I was like, oh, cool. I'm about to get arrested for a decent exposure. But on the other hand, jail's warm, so let's go.
He goes, "The freezing cold river?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "That guy is so crazy. He's so nuts, small nuts to mind you. I'm gonna let you go." So Ryan's craziness and his antics got me out of a speeding ticket. Washington State, here we come.
Welcome to Oregon, not to be confused with Oregon.
Oh, to the Oregon.
Oh, to the Oregon. Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
Left to right.
Oregon.
We're going to every
Oregon.
state, and you might.
Oregon. Gotta nail it. 50 states all the way. Can't be late. Gotta do it every day. 12 days. 50 states. What?
Funny nose. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. Well, it's Idaho.
The particular routes that we had to take brought us to some really strange places.
There's literally a petting zoo out front of the gas station.
I was so bummed out. One thing I really wanted to do was perform on the Four Corners. We got to the Four Corners about 11 o'clock at night, and nobody said it closes. Like this is an actual place that has hours? It's just a place where all 4 states, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona come together. Closed.
Our 8th state, Arizona. Welcome to Utah. State number 9 on our quest for 50 states in 12 days.
A few days into this mission is when people really started to pay attention. Our audience was growing on social media, the donations were starting to come in, and the story was being told nationally.
The band is trying to break a world record with this.
Are on a mission to break a world record.
Record-breaking mission.
We had a juggernaut of a mission on our hands, but we knew that if we did it, that we could help thousands of kids, and that's what kept us going in the most tired of moments.
It was just like energy drink, energy drink, energy drink, drive, 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 drive.
I think in the process, we also broke a world record for like the most 5-hour energy drinks ever consumed at one time.
Play, play, play. Try not to get hit by a car. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get back in the car. Oh God, I think our tire's flat. Oh no, we missed the state sign.
Oh my God, look, it's up there.
Where's my camera? Oh no, I deleted the footage.
Show number 11, show number 12. Number 13, we are in Oming.
Why?
Exactly. Welcome to Sheridan County, Nebraska. Our first speeding ticket of the trip.
So we got pulled over a couple times, but more times than not, we got off and didn't get a ticket. Until we got to Nebraska. One of the most unique performances took place in South Dakota, of all places. There was this massive, like, skyscraper of hay that we jumped over a barbed wire fence, risked being shot by the locals, jumped up on top of the hay, and performed. Our first performance began at 8:28 p.m. Eastern Time on December 8th, which meant that our final show would have to be complete by no later than 8:28 p.m. on December 20th in order to officially break the world record.
I was tired. Justin was tired. Our camera guy was tired.
One of the craziest performances took place in Minnesota. I don't know what happened, but in the middle of the night, I'm gonna blame it on a lack of sleep, things got a little strange.
Yeah, we're pretty delusional at that point.
Base. Wisconsin. Iowa. The Lighthouse States. 22, 23, 24, 25.
When you drive the route and you go past Illinois and you hit Indiana and Michigan, you're like, oh, we're almost in New Hampshire. No, not even close. You have to go all the way back down to Missouri, Arkansas, and into Texas. And you're still only halfway.
Members of the band Recycled Percussion stopped by our studios earlier today for a quick performance telling us all about their Christmas cause.
If there's one thing we take seriously in this band, It's being on the news. We have a no-joke policy. Let's rock and roll this thing.
do it.
Rock hard.
do it.
1, 2, 3, oh. We are driving around the country, 50 shows, 50 states, 12 days. With 3 days to go, we still had 20 states to perform. The good news is, the states on the eastern side are much smaller. The bad news is, way more traffic, way more stopping to play, and we were really tired.
50 shows, 50 states in 12 days. We're somewhere in Louisiana. I lost Ryan. Ryan! The train's coming!
We were so tired. You have no idea.
It's like running the back half of a marathon. The first 13 miles, not so bad. It's the second 13 miles, we've already run 13 miles, that's the difficult part. One of my personal favorite performances took place in Georgia. Now, Georgia is the home of Warner Ladders, which is a big sponsor of ours, but it's also the home of Home Depot. So, the largest Home Depot in the entire country opened their doors to us, and we put on a performance for their customers and their employees, and now you.
South Carolina! North Carolina! Tennessee, baby! Welcome to show number 36 in the backwoods of Virginia. And God bless America. 1, 2, 3.
With 2 days left, we're almost there. We can see the finish line, and that's when you start to get excited. Look how much we've already done.
Just as I was finished thawing out from the first cold water incident, here I was doing it again.
It's warm out there.
We were so close to raising enough money.
They are closer to their goal.
Justin Spencer and the band joins us live on the road from Maryland now.
All right.
You know, there's so many struggling families out there from year to year, and it's important that humanity comes together and just bonds and finds a way to make a difference. And, you know, I know my family has struggled from time to time in my life, and there were people there for us, and this is a great opportunity for us to pay that back and have some fun doing it.
When we hit New York, we decided that Times Square would be the coolest place to perform. And after the performance was done, all the money had been raised for the children for Christmas. And we still had the entire New England region to go. So we knew that it was up to us to fulfill our side with 1 day left.
"50 shows, 50 states, 12 days brings us to our favorite sports franchise stadium, the New England Patriots. Look at this place.
Finishing the trip on the final day in New England was so special to us. It's where we grew up, it's where our band got started. And we knew that New Hampshire should be the final state. It's where we intended to give thousands of children toys on Christmas Day. That final performance was nothing short of epic. We brought in big sound, big lights, and thousands of fans came down to celebrate this world record with us.
We did it! Oh my God, we did it!
Finally, we had done it. We had broken a world record and raised tens of thousands of dollars for kids in the making. Now, the fun part begins. Buying toys for kids, going into toy stores, picking out thousands of toys. I get super stoked. These kids are gonna come and pick whatever gift they want. So, with all this said and done, I can tell you that we were ecstatic that our efforts, our energy, something that had never been done before in the entire world, all came together to help thousands of kids on Christmas. An idea that was just that had become a reality. And it wasn't just us. It took thousands of you donating your money, your efforts, you spreading the word and standing behind us when we were tired and didn't think we could pull this off, all the way to that very special moment where we got to hand the gift to the child. And to see their smiles as they received the gifts made all those sleepless nights, all the thousands of miles, well worth every moment.
It means a whole lot because at first I didn't think we were even going to have much of a Christmas.
I always like to tell people, it's not us that's amazing, it's you. We have the easy job. We're in a rock band, we have a cool lifestyle, but it's those that aren't seen on camera, that work the 9-to-5 jobs. You're the real heroes. So without you, we can't give these toys to those children. We just did a lot of driving. So from all of us at Recycle Percussion, we want to say thank you for helping us help them. And remember, in a world full of chaos, it's always important to show your kindness.